Okay, good morning.
Bersatu kita warga UiTM, kita bangsa perkasa, taat dan setiaku untuk negara, penuh semangat wajar. Kita jangan mudah terlupa pengorbanan perjuangan anak bangsa. Kita jangan mudah terleka
Thank you everyone. Now, let us recite doa leading by Mr. Adam Shah.
Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma innaka khallaqul azim. Innaka sami'ul alim. Innaka ghafurur rahim. Innaka rabbil arshil azim. Innaka al-barru wal jawadul karim. Ya Allah, jadikanlah kami hamba-hambamu yang selalu bersyukur sama ada nikmat yang sedikit, lebih-lebih lagi nikmat yang berlimpah ruah kepada kami, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, Ya Hayyum, Ya Qayyum, sesungguhnya Engkau Maha mengetahui bahawa kami di sini ingin menimba ilmu yang sangat luas bagi mengembangkan potensi kami sebagai hamba-Mu yang diredai. Justru itu, berkatilah dan rahmatilah perhimpunan kami ini. Sesungguhnya, kurniakanlah kami apa kiranya ilmu-Mu. Sinarilah hati kami dengan cahaya dan hidayah-Mu. Semoga dengannya kami mudah menerima dan menghayati serta mengamalkannya. Ya Allah, Ya Ghani, Ya Hamid, kurniakanlah apa kiranya kepada kami kesihatan anggota, kecergasan minda, ketenangan jiwa, kekuatan semangat. Semoga dengannya kami mampu mendepani cabaran berdaya saing dan mampu mengangkat martabat diri, keluarga, masyarakat dan negara. Allahumma ja'al jam'ana haza jam'ana marhuma wa tafarruqana min ba'dihi tafarruqan ma'suma wa la taj'alillahuma fina wa la ma'ana wa la man yataba'una syakiyya wa la matruda wa la mahruma. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin.
Amin, amin ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you Mr. Adam Shah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Respectable to Madam Norina Ahmad Jamil as our lecturer in subject Service Operation Management, the Honourable to all lecturers and the Honourable to all participants of this webinar. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Nuna Bihamazlan, the moderator of today's webinar. I'm very pleased to see you here and welcome all of you to this webinar. Today's webinar is about service operation management, anticipating future trends. I hope that all of you will be able to fully participate into this webinar today. I would like to share a general overview about our topic for today. What does it mean by anticipating future trends? Our main objective for this webinar is to get a bit information on how to improve service in operation after the pandemic COVID-19. As we all know, during the pandemic, most services face so many challenges, and that's why in this webinar, we will learn how to improve our service to be better in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, our speaker today is Encik FARHAN bin KHAIRUDIN. He is the Chief Executive Officer of that Singapore Berhad and Director of the Executive Board of Covens Group PTE Ltd. He has received a bachelor degree in Council and he has expertise in business and project development with 6 years of experience. Before the presentation begins, let me inform you how the presentation will be going on. First, Mr. Farhan will be invited to present the speech. After that, there will be question and answer session at the end of this webinar. Now, allow me to welcome the speaker, Mr. Farhan KHAIRUDIN, to share with us his thought regarding this topic. Good morning, Mr. Farhan. The floor is yours now.
Alright, good morning, Ms. Nabiha. Thank you for the pleasant introduction. Alright, Assalamualaikum Puan Norina Jamil. Okay, Puan, selamat pagi. Okay, and everyone, hi everyone, students, I would assume all of you. Okay, thank you Adam for beautiful doa. Okay, so I would like to share what as for the topic today. Are you guys comfortable with me speaking English, or you want me to use mixed language? Puan Norina?
Mix will be better for them, for everyone. You can mix the
Alright.
language.
Okay then. Saya mohon maaf sekiranya bahasa Melayu saya kurang untuk difahami sebab saya kurang berbicara dalam bahasa Melayu. Okay, so for today, let's just be not so formal, yeah, because I'm seeing that everyone looks very stressed, you know. Daniel is looking like very firm. And hi Daniel, how are you? Thank you for managing all this event with me. And
You're welcome.
all right, so service operation management, yeah, anticipating future trends. Okay, so when it comes to this word, I know this is your major. Okay, and me as a CEO of a company, when you enter my office, when I see that your resume or your CV is service operation management, okay, let's assume like this meeting is not just for you to learn what is service operation management. I want you to assume that this saya nak awak berpendapat bahawasanya hari ini adalah hari untuk kamu semua train, dilatih untuk apabila kamu keluar daripada kehidupan realiti kamu akan tahu yang okay, the outside world is very bad. It's hard for you to find jobs these days. Alright? So saya nak kamu beranggapan bukan saja kamu akan dapat ilmu, bukan saja kamu akan dapat basically it's just ilmu from me, insyaAllah, but also I want you to get skills. Saya nak kamu dapat skill yang bila kamu keluar, kamu akan dapat satu tips daripada saya. Apabila kamu register yourself into any companies, you will be able to, you know, get the job. Especially when your major is service operation management. Alright? Okay? So I think I should introduce myself. Okay, my name is Muhammad FARHAN bin KHAIRUDIN. I am a CEO of a company in Malaysia and I'm one of the board directors of a company in Singapore. I wouldn't tell you my age, but I think Daniel knows my age because I gave him my CV. I am still very young. Puan Norina Jamil, I'm still very young, okay? I'm not that old. Do I look like old? But I'm very young. I'm only 24 years old. Right?
Not
So,
really. I think you don't look really. I guess your age.
yes,
If I'm not-
I don't look like what my age suits me because due to the fact of my workload, stress, so maybe, and also my mom is mixed, so this is what it is. You know, so all right, back to the topic. I'm 24 years old. I am currently, basically, I am working and I target myself to retire before 30. And I am handling a few companies in Malaysia as one of the executive board of directors. I'm a CEO of my own company and also an executive CEO in Singapore, which is PTE Ltd for Nabiha. Okay, PTE Ltd means private limited, darling. All right. Okay, so service operation management. Who knows what is the meaning? Can anyone tell me? Asma Naziha. Can you tell me what is service operation?
My opinion, maybe service that the company did for the management.
Okay.
Is that for my opinion?
All right. Thank you, Asma Naziha.
Thank you.
What about Sadatu Balkis? What do you understand from the term service operation management?
For my opinion, service operation management is like obviously service is like a offer from the company to the customer or buyer, something like that, and then service operation is like how we want to operate the service, like how we want to do the service, something like that, and we have to know how to manage it and something like that. That's from my opinion. Thank you.
All right. If I were your lecturer, in the first exam question paper, I would state there, what is service operation management? Okay, because that is the easiest term in your course that you should know. Alright, so I think you would better check with your lecturer what is the meaning of service operation management, alright? Because since all of you are doing it and it's your major. Okay, I want to specify service operation management. How are you going to use that term in your CV, in yourself, that you have to apply for the future? Okay, so service operation management, when I specify, especially when we are going down to pandemic, and right now we are going to endemic, inshallah. But I'm saying that I don't think endemic will occur. However, God's will, maybe it will. Okay, so Daniel asked me a very a simpler term. How am I able to survive during the pandemic using my major? For example, I want everyone here in this seminar, in this forum, think that you are a person, okay, you are an adult, that you have a major in service operation management, and how are you going to survive with that skill in you in life? All right, let's say you don't have a company. All right, you don't have a company, you're not working in a company, and pandemic occurs. Okay, give yourself a situation like that. Okay, so how are you going to survive? How are you going to approach a company, and do you think that company will hire you during the pandemic? How are you going to survive? Okay, so with the attendance of me today, dengan keberadaan saya pada hari ini, saya akan melatih kamu semua untuk hidup. Okay, not just to gain knowledge, but I want you to live a better life for the future. Okay, and this goes, maybe Puan Norina Jamil would like to adapt some of my knowledge, because most of my business partners are like Puan Norina, because some of them are lecturers, some of them are doctors, some of them are professors, and in the end, they won't end up teaching, they end up doing business, which they think they will gain more. Alright, so
May I interrupt a little bit on, may I know what is exactly your business?
alamak.
Because quite interesting when you're saying that the customer, there will be some sort of lecturers, yeah, something like that. I know a
Puan,
bit.
okay, Norina.
I'm sorry, I didn't Google about yourself.
I don't think I allow myself to appear in Google, but
And basically, I did not get your personal data from.
okay, so okay, this is just a bit of sharing. Okay, I'm one of the youngest CEO in Malaysia, which is they were published in 2020. However, I approached the public, told them not to publish it wherever they want, because it will affect my reputation, because some people would criticize me, and I've been there, I've done that, which I'm not comfortable for my data to be exposed, especially at the age of 24. So as I am one of the youngest CEO and one of the successful CEO in Malaysia and also in Singapore, I would maintain my reputation as a normal person. So I wouldn't expose myself. You know, I'm not even active on Instagram, because people at my age, they are very, it's epic when it comes to Instagram, when it comes to Snapchat, Twitter. But to me, I had a different lifestyle, Puan Norina. You know, I was raised up differently, maturely, with protocol. So I was trained since young to have a great mental strength, physical and internal, especially. And of course, I have to respect everyone else. You know, even though we are at the same age, and some of you might be older than me, some of you might be younger than me, but to me, we are all the same. Age doesn't matter. It's about the experience that you went through in your life. I might not do what you went through in your life, dear students. And maybe Puan Norina didn't went through what I put in my life. So that's what makes us even. You get what I mean? You know, age doesn't matter. Okay, so to me, it's all about experience. If you tell me, Mr. Farhan, I have this experience, and you don't have that kind of experience, so we are even though I am somebody and you're not somebody. But if you have an experience that I didn't went through, we are. All right. So for Norina, most of I wouldn't say my customers for Norina, my clients, and of course my business partners, and most of them are professors, doctors, and some of them are lecturers, and some of them are teachers, which they when they have business with me, they find and realize that I'm not saying government sectors are stable, or you can live normally. But if you want to try something else, which you want to venture out yourself, then I suggest you to step out from your comfort zone. You know, people in Malaysia are prepared. You know, we are in a system where when you work 8 to 5, at the end of the month, you will get paid and you'll be able to pay your expenses. This is what is trained in Malaysia, which to me as an individual, I'm not trained like that. You know, I grew up different parts of the world. You know, I grew up in Singapore. And when I stepped in Malaysia, I realized that, damn, this should be changed. You know, the system should be changed. We are controlled by the system. But I don't blame the system, because this is how Malaysia works. And this is how Malaysia expand their government, their any sorts of industries. This is how they expand the system. But to me, the system is wrong. If everyone in Malaysia is not working in the government, I can bet that we are going to be a great country. But at the end of the day, we still have to hire the locals to be a government sectors, right? There's no other international or foreign people in working in the government. And for Norina, my major of business is construction, technologies, supply, trading, and my minor is I have a tuition center, I have a car wash, I have a restaurant, I have a cafe, and I own I sell cars. Yeah, so and I also have a training center, especially for service operation management people.
Oh, I'm interested on the training center.
Well, I think for you, it's just going to be free of charge. Okay, so let's get back to the motive of this seminar and forum. Yeah. Okay, for you students, whoever are going to be stepping out from the world, okay, to the real world, okay, when you have your major as service operation management, first thing you have to know in your head, what are you going to do when you work in a company? Okay, when you are already accepted in the company, find out what is the background of the company. Okay, you might want to write it down. Okay, find out what is the background of the company. What do they do? Who are they involved with? Are they a GLC company or they're just on their own? You know, you have, because certain public listed companies are dangerous, I would say, because you are public listed. Okay, let's say for a construction, you need a license G7 and above, which I think G7 is the top license of all. And you are accounted as the public listed company. So you have stocks. And if your business is going down, your stocks will be dropping. Okay? So you won't have any profit, you don't have anything to declare. So the government or the public or people like us will assume that, okay, this company is not profitable. Okay? So number one, always find what is the background of the company, what do they do, who are they involved with. Second thing, know your environment. Okay, who are you dealing in your office? For example, if right next to your desk is the HR, or left to your desk is your admin, you have to know, because they might put you in administration as the service operation management, or they might put you in HR, human resource, because you are the service operation management. You service all of them, you operate all of them, and you manage all of them. So you have to know your major, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't assume you boys and girls because you all are grown up. So you have to know your environment very, very well. And to me, I always adapt and adopt the environment. For example, once you step into a company, they won't be expecting you to understand the company fully 100%. There's a skill and tip for you to do so. For example, always look presentable. This is my advice. This is the most important thing. Always look presentable. Okay? Never give an expression where you are confused, or never give an expression that you're not happy. You always look firm. Don't always look happy. Yeah? This is my advice. Never ever look happy. Always look firm. Okay? So what do I mean by firm? Apa maksud saya tegas? Tegas tu maksudnya bila kamu berkomunikasi dengan contoh admin. Yelah, kita boleh bergurau senda, tapi when it comes to work, you have to be firm. Kena tunjukkan reaksi muka yang macam, oh ya ke? Okay, tak apa, nanti saya akan check. You have to give that kind of expression. Jangan macam, oh ya ke? Okay, tak apalah, nanti saya check. You give me that kind of expression, okay, I'm gonna assume that, budak ni tahu ke tak tahu ni? You always look firm. Kalau you nampak macam, tak apa Datuk, nanti saya akan check benda tu, kalau if that person is okay, then, but to me, if you give me that kind of facial reaction, I would be like, are you sure you understand what am I trying to convey to you? Are you sure that you are going to do the task that I gave you? Okay. And one more thing, as a beginner, okay, I'm assuming that all of you have no experience. Yeah? As a beginner, never, ever, ever, ever be afraid to ask questions. Jangan sesekali segan untuk bertanya. Whatever it is, no matter how big is the company. Okay, because I want you, when you are accepted into the company, treat that company like your own company. I always tell my employees, okay, whenever we have kick-off meeting, I always tell them, treat this company like your own company. Okay, work like it is your company. Put 100% effort, 110% of your mental health to work in that company. Okay, and some people, you might have this kind of, I would say, disease or virus, yeah, where your environment is gonna say, tak payahlah kau kerja keras-keras, kau tak payahlah nak overtime, buat apa? Ujung bulan kita dapat gaji juga. Please do not have that kind of mindset. Okay, because in Islam, if you have that kind of mindset, Allah is not going to accept you. Because why? The person who gives you salary is not the director. Is up there. Okay? Without him, we're not going to get anything. So please remember, do not have that mindset at the end of the day, aku akan dapat gaji. No. You get your gaji based on your effort. Kalau you tak put in effort, and you, walaupun gaji you 2,000, after that, you akan rasa tak cukup. Percayalah, tak percaya, one of you bila dah keluar kerja nanti, walaupun gaji 2,500, lepas tu you kerja malas, at the end of the month, you akan rasa tak cukup. Percayalah. Okay? So, you have to be sincere at all times. Ikhlas. That's the most important thing. The term sincere. No matter what, no matter how hard you work, just tell yourself, it's okay, I'm doing this for my company, I am sincere. But, okay, you have to be firm at all times. If you can feel that that company is trying to put you down or is using you, then you have to step out. This is my advice. I always tell my employees, if you think that I am taking advantage of you, go out. I allow you to take an emergency letter of, I don't know what is that called. Okay, you want to step out from my company, go ahead. If you think that I am using you, because you do know yourself better. If you think that awak dipergunakan oleh syarikat tu, awak keluar. Jangan duduk dalam tu, sebab awak duduk dalam tu, awak ikhlas, awak kerja. You put 110%. Because awak servis tempat tu, awak operate tempat tu, awak manage things on your own. Awak buat kerja semua orang. Awak bukan buat kerja admin saja. Awak bukan buat kerja PA. Sometimes you do everything. Because that is the term called service operation management, which I would say, I wouldn't use the word service, I would use the word operation. Okay, operation, I would use the term ops. Okay, research ops, ops managers. In my company, for service operation managers, we use the word ops managers, OPS managers. I think Miss Puan Norina is aware of that. Ops managers. Yeah, we have executives ops, we have ops managers, we have ops admin, we have ops HR. So we have our own department. And we do also have ops executive CEO, because they are the person who will handle the HR, and the HR will handle the admin, and it will go down and down. Alright, so when you are working in a company, ladies and gentlemen, okay, and when the company asks you, what do you want to do? Okay, what idea can you offer me? So what are you going to say? Do you have any idea, ladies and gentlemen? Come on. If me as a CEO, right now all of you are my employees, I would say, okay, Nabiha, my budget is 1 million. Do you have any idea what we are going to do, or what kind of business that we can explore or venture out?
Can we try for franchise? From
Okay.
Farhan? Franchise Farhan?
Apa dia?
Then we can try franchise.
Okay, F&B. Okay. What kind of franchise?
Food.
Okay, food. Okay, what kind of? You mean KFC ke? You mean McDonald's ke? You mean Old Town ke? What?
Starbucks maybe.
Ni geng-geng Starbucks lah ni. Okay, thank you Nabiha. Okay, Adam. I only have 500,000 in my account. What kind of business do you want to operate?
Start a car wash business.
Car wash. Okay, very good.
It's quite a demand today. Detailing one, not just a simple one.
Detailing, yes, very good at detailing. I have a wrap shop. So yeah, very good, Adam. Okay, a thumbs up for you. What about you, Daniel? This is my first time seeing you. Okay, I only have 100,000, Daniel. What do you want to do?
For 100,000, I'm probably looking into barbershop, maybe.
Okay, barbershop. Alright. Is that all, Daniel?
Probably a small business as well, like a restaurant.
Okay, restaurant. Alright, thank you. Thank you, Adam, Daniel, and Nabiha. Okay, this is a tip. Everyone listen here. Yeah. When someone asks you a question, when they have when they have a certain amount of money, and they approach you, they ask you, hey, I got this much. What can I do with the money? Okay. And for you, if you were asked that kind of question, how would you want to react? You know, the three of you that I asked, only Adam looks confident. You know, Nabiha, you look like, FMB. You know, you yourself makes me confident. You know, how am I going to give you that kind of money and for you to manage it? Right? So this goes the same for everyone. Bila saya ada duit, saya nak bagi awak, and awak bagi saya muka macam tu, awak rasa saya nak fund dekat awak tak? Think again. So as a service operation managers, you kena tahu apa kekuatan you. Because sometimes you akan ditanya oleh director syarikat. Okay, pengurus syarikat akan tanya, kita nak buat apa lah? Okay, selain daripada awak mengurus syarikat, awak boleh mengurus benda lain tak? Boleh. Apa dia? Okay, Datuk ada berapa, duit ada berapa? Saya ada 2 juta. Okay, Datuk punya bajet berapa? Okay, saya 500,000. Then you start to present yourself. Okay Datuk bagi saya seminggu, saya buat presentation. Datuk tengok presentation saya. Make yourself look presentable. Make yourself macam apa pun soalan yang datang dekat awak boleh jawab dengan confident. Make yourself look firm. Like I said just now earlier, make yourself look firm. Jangan takut-takut. Yes, I understand you guys are still students, but once you step into the real world, you akan compete dengan orang lain tau. And bila OPR Malaysia meningkat, kita makin susah untuk mendapatkan kerja. Yeah, it might be profitable to banks, but not to us as individuals Malaysians. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the world is not easy. Okay. Excuse me. Some of you might be born with silver spoon. Some of you might be born with golden spoon. Some of you, the moment you graduated, you're just gonna sit down at home and wait for your parents to give you money because they are rich already. It's fine because that's your luck. But a certain people here in this seminar might have the luck like I am. I'm not born with a silver spoon either. You know, my dad used to go to work with a bicycle. So how are we going to prove to the world, to these kind of people, that we are not like them? That's where we have to be great. You know, nobody is perfect. But I always tell my employees, yeah, because they are always scared of making mistake. Because when I know that they are making mistakes, I will be the double of Incredible Hulk. Yeah, saya akan jadi Incredible Hulk. Sebab apa? Saya tak suka manusia membuat kesilapan. Ya, saya faham kita manusia sentiasa melakukan kesilapan. Tapi if you train yourself not to make mistake, even though you are not perfect, people will always judge you based on your scores. You know, bulan ni dalam syarikat saya ada satu board ni mengatakan siapa paling banyak buat kesilapan. Itu saya. Saya bukan paling banyak siapa buat benda baik, tak. Saya ada satu board, bila ada kesilapan je, dia dapat satu stiker. At the end of the month, siapa stiker paling banyak kena potong gaji RM100. Orang lain, syarikat lain, siapa paling banyak buat benda bagus, you dapat kepujian, you dapat duit. Saya tak. Saya convertkan balik benda tu, so that I want my employees will not make mistake. And diorang happy sebab apa? Bukan hujung bulan, hujung tahun diorang dapat pergi bercuti. Saya bawa pergi Turki, saya bawa pergi Dubai. Saya tak kedekut sebab you showed me that you are making the least mistake ever. Bila you tak buat silap, buat apa saya nak marah? Betul tak? One of you in here might be a director one day. So, you'll be in my shoes. Awak akan berada dalam posisi saya. Macam mana awak nak manage? Same goes for service operation management. Awak akan diketuai. Kadang-kadang awak akan jadi ketua. So macam mana awak nak latih benda tu? Okay, so next. This when we talk about confidence, okay dah. Okay. Nombor 3. Always maximize efficiency. Always maximize efficiency. Gunakan apa yang sebanyak mungkin dalam company tu. I'm not talking about money, Okay, let's complete the whole term. Always maximize efficiency, minimize expenditure. Maximize efficiency, minimize expenditure. Okay, kurangkan menggunakan kos. What is efficiency in bahasa Melayu? I'm so bad at this. Puan Norina, can you help me?
Sama je, efficient je, sama.
Okay.
Sama.
Kan efficiency, minimize expenditure. Sebab apa, when you prove to your pengurus syarikat, bila awak tunjuk dekat admin, for example, chief executive admin ya, yang awak menggunakan kos paling rendah tapi awak profit company tu meningkat yang lebih banyak, mereka akan lihat bahawa performance awak sangat-sangat baik. Dan mungkin kat situ is a ticket for you. Okay, jangan takut untuk minta gaji lebih sekiranya awak buat sesuatu benda yang bagus. For example, okay, setengah company probation 3 bulan, setengah company 6 bulan. Okay, company saya 3 bulan je. Lepas 3 bulan awak perform, awak terus dapat gaji solid. Okay, so jangan takut untuk minta gaji lebih, tapi make sure you prove to the company yang awak dah buat sesuatu lah. Okay, as a service, as an operation managers, okay, awak kena tahu awak operate company tu. So macam mana awak nak buktikan dekat company tu yang awak bagus? Awak jangan just kerja untuk dapatkan gaji. Saya selalu dapat employees yang macam Mr. Farhan, saya tak boleh lah nak kerja dan anggap ini macam company saya. Sebab keluarga saya susah. Saya ada adik, saya sibuk dengan handle keluarga. Macam tu, okay, people who are like that, we cannot change their faith. Mungkin itu takdir mereka, tapi kita tak boleh ubah. Tapi mereka yang boleh ubah takdir mereka. So macam tu. But me as a director, I always help my employees, no matter what. Diorang ada emergency leave ke, diorang ada apa ke, tak apa, you go back. Sebab bagi saya, macam minggu ni, I'm talking about my company minggu ni, saya sangat-sangat sibuk. Sebab apa? Saya bukan pergi meeting, pergi luar pergi sana. Saya duduk office. Kenapa saya duduk office? Admin saya, ayah dia dekat hospital. HR saya, mak dia sakit. Saya punya budak dispatch, dia balik kampung. Dia memang minta cuti awal. Tu memang saya tak boleh nak buat apa. And then saya punya PA, dia mana PA aku pergi? Dia kena balik kampung sebab ada orang meninggal. So siapa ada kat office? Tak ada orang. So saya yang pergi office. Saya yang buat semuanya sendiri. Sebab apa? Saya tak mengharapkan orang. One thing about me, saya tak suka mengharapkan orang. Kalau saya tak boleh buat sesuatu, saya dengan pertolongan orang lain, macam mana pun awak kena buat sendiri. Okay, macam dululah. macam for example, masa awak kecil-kecil, awak nak berjalan. Okay, awak nak merangkak. Bila awak merangkak, awak berjalan. Awak berjalan, mungkin mak ayah yang pimpin tangan, tapi at the end of the day, awak yang bangun, awak yang berjalan. Gedek-gedek tu, pakai pampers. So, it's you. So, try to adapt that in your mind. Kuatkan mental. Tak ada dia pun aku boleh hidup macam tu. I nak you semua ada that kind of mentality. Jangan mengharap dengan orang lain. Boyfriend you tak call malam, tak apa. Tak ada dia pun aku boleh tidur. Contoh. Okay. Girlfriend korang apa? Busy dengan program apa, tak apalah, dia busy. Aku boleh buat live aku sendiri. Because at the end of the day, it's you. It's no one. Why do you need someone? Unless some of you in here are married lah. Itu memang I memang tak boleh nafikan. Memang hari-hari you are committed to a relationship. But to me, when I'm not married, I am single, I can do whatever I want. You know, I can find as much money as I want. I can have so much time for myself. I can spend so many things with my family. So it it all depends to you. So as a service operation managers, you boleh buat apa you nak, tertakluk kepada terms and condition syarikat. You jangan memandai-mandai. Itu satu perkara yang you kena ambil tahu. Jangan memandai-mandai. Don't be a smart aleck. Ask, selalu bertanya. Bertanya dalam keadaan muka yang firm. For example, you tanya HR, boleh tak I nak buat ni? Untuk apa? Then you explain. You jangan, boleh tak I nak buat ni? Kalau HR tanya untuk apa? Sebenarnya I rasa kan I nak buat ni. Once you give me the word rasa, or once you give me the word I think, I tak suka. I tak nak. I sebagai bos, kalau I dengar perkataan I rasa, I dengar perkataan why not? Once I heard that kind of thing, I don't want to hear anything. Saya seorang yang tegas. I am very firm with every single decision or idea or plan that you tell me. Kecuali saya cakap on the spot, saya tanya, okay, now everyone give me your ideas. Tu boleh sebab kita, orang kata, we are presenting. Ini sebab, ini tapi kalau saya dah bagi awak tempoh seminggu, lepas tu on the day of meeting, you cakap dengan I, Cik Farhan, apa kata, once you give me apa kata, I cakap dengan you, suruh you diam ataupun you keluar daripada meeting ni. I am very firm when it comes to that. So if you as future service operation managers, you pun kena ambil tahu benda ni. Kalau you dengar perkataan, why not, I rasa, apa kata, dan you cakap dengan dia, you sound je, you cakap, I tak nak dengar dah, dia cakap. We are given a deadline to give ideas. We are given a deadline for this meeting. Kenapa you tak prepare? Kalau orang tu tanya you balik, relax lah, I baru terfikir benda ni. Nampak sangat you tak plan benda ni. So we have to be firm. Kadang-kadang, okay, let me tell you ya, orang employees tak suka bila service operators ada dalam company. Sebab apa? Kita orang ni, we are trainers. Diorang takkan suka. Service operation management dengan human resource, excuse me, operation management operators, okay, operation managers have higher position ya. Sebab tu diorang tak suka bila keberadaan kita dalam company. Sebab kita akan rombak balik semua tu. And biasanya kalau operation managers ni biasa perempuan lah. Sebab perempuan ni diorang very fussy, very strict, very tegas. Diorang tak main-main. They have the word called diva dalam diri diorang. I tak nak benda tu, I nak you buang benda tu. Nak tak nak kita kena buat lah. Tapi kalau lelaki pula, lelaki very firm. I don't want this kind of thing. You sack it off. Lelaki pula dia tak, based on my experience and my employees lah, kalau lelaki service operators management ni, operation management managers ni, diorang very relax, santai. Tapi kalau they say no. Perempuan pula, kalau operation managers ni, they are very fussy, very diva. Diorang very classy. Sebab because they are the highest position in that environment kan. So diorang akan macam, I tak nak you buat benda ni, boleh tak? Perempuan akan macam tu. Kalau lelaki dia santai je. Tapi lelaki kita firm lah. Macam perempuan dia emotional kan. But itulah lumrah wanita dan lelaki. But at the end of the day, once you are able to fulfill your criteria as a service operation managers, you are good already. Okay, next. Okay, now let's talk about anticipating future trends. Okay, I have 1 hour left. Anticipating future trends. Okay, who knows or anyone can tell me anticipating future trends. Apa yang we as service operation managers boleh buat to anticipate ourselves in future trends? Anyone? Asma?
Yes, sorry.
Can you tell me how can you anticipate in future trends with service operation management, or you yourself as a service operation manager? How? You sekarang, okay, I give you situation ya, Asma. You sekarang dengan company lama tau, company yang buat trading, company yang buat services. Tiba-tiba company tu masa pandemic dia nak drop. Okay, masa pandemik tu dia nak drop. Sebab apa? Dia company lama. So how do you anticipate with future trends? Kalau you diterima dalam company dan you dah beri task macam ni, macam mana you nak anticipate benda ni? Explain yourself. There's no right or wrong answers. I just want to hear you out. It's okay. Just try it out.
I'm not sure.
Alright, you're not sure. Okay, what about who's this? Yeah. What about Farah Nur Maisara? Is she here? Miss Farah? Alright, she's not here. What about Iman Amira? Iman Amira is not here too. Okay. What about Siti Najiha? Are you there?
Yes.
Hai, okay, finally. Okay Najiha, awak diberikan situasi bahawa awak bekerja dengan company. Lepas tu tiba-tiba awak kena anticipate dengan future trends ni. Awak apa yang idea yang awak nak buat sebagai seorang operation manager?
I'm not sure.
Come on, give me something, ladies and gentlemen. Anything yang you boleh bawa masuk produk yang the latest trend, apa-apa pun, as long as it's here in the future, at present. Apa dia? Anyone. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answers. Alright, I'm not receiving any ideas. Korang ni kalau jadi employee saya dalam meeting room tu, all of you kena prepare yourself, okay? I know everyone is still studying, which I respect that, and please continue your study, jangan malas-malas, and have faith, okay? You promise yourself to succeed in your life. Itu je. Okay, because at the end of the day, bila orang yang sedang menerima ilmu, yang belajar tentang ilmu ni, dia sentiasa dapat pahala. Okay, so in whatever you do, always be sincere. Selalu ikhlas. Okay, bila awak belajar sesuatu, which is service operation management, awak ada belajar satu benda yang baru dalam hidup awak akan sentiasa dapat pahala. Okay, so back to the topic. Macam mana awak nak improvise satu company bila company tu kata we should do something new. Okay, dia company yang lama. Yang awak sebagai operation managers, awak diberi satu tanggungjawab atau satu task. Okay, you have to give me something in a week. Okay, apa yang kamu harus buat? Okay, yang pertama. Okay, always keep up to the future trends. Okay, sentiasa up to date. Okay, zaman-zaman kita, batch-batch saya ni, batch-batch kamu yang lebih tua atau lebih muda, sentiasa keep up with the trend. Okay, bukan trend maksud saya OOT ke OOTD ke apa tu, bukan, tu bukan trend. Maksud saya in terms of products. Korang kena tahu produk apa yang terbaik untuk syarikat, satu syarikat. Okay, contoh, saya bagi contoh paling dekat dengan saya. Okay, ni produk ni, it's called Cetaphil. Ni kakak saya punya lah. Ni produk dah lama, tapi this product is categorized under supply and demand, and kebanyakan user adalah perempuan ataupun pesakit-pesakit yang ada kulit kering. Okay, this is what we call future trends. Maksudnya benda ni takkan dihapuskan. Sebab tapi it is always up to date. Sebab selain Cetaphil, ada lagi brand lain, ada lagi brand lain, ada lagi brand lain. Okay, for example, The Boys. Future trends. Dulu kita hisap apa? Hisap apa? That pipe. Lepas tu diorang upgrade jadi rokok. Sekarang jadi apa? Jadi vape. So it's a future trend. Betul tak? This is something new. This is very new. Ni benda baru. Okay? And I'm teaching a bit of marketing ya. Ni benda baru, nampak tak? It's just a small thing. Benda ni simple je. Tapi disebabkan it's a future trend, okay, orang nak venture out benda ni, orang sanggup beli. Satu berapa ni? Saya tak tahu. Ni berapa satu ni? Anyone know? Adam takkan tak tahu dah. Okay, so benda-benda macam ni it's a future trend. Okay, this is what we call products. Okay, we leave it aside. Kita satu syarikat, apa yang kita nak buat? Takkan syarikat yang buat construction tiba-tiba nak buat lotion Cetaphil. Itu dah lari bidang. So apa yang kita nak buat? So we came up with a new idea. Kita buat satu produk. Produk apa? Yang pertama, kita buat automation. Okay, for example, if that background of company, diorang buat construction or maintenance, kita jangan lari topik jauh sangat. Kita buat automation. Automation macam mana? Automotive. Kita buat kereta. Kita buat motor. Tak boleh buat kereta, tak boleh buat motor. Kita buat spare part kereta. Kita buat spare part motor. It doesn't have to look big based on the budget that is given from the company. Kalau company kata, okay, I ada 20 juta, you nak buat apa? Baru you buat kilang. You label yourself as a manufacturer. You supply spare parts, you supply parts. You tak boleh buat satu produk, you buat satu-satu. You buat dia punya bottle cap, you buat dia punya silinder, you buat dia punya stiker. Tak semestinya you kena produce semua benda in one. So this is what I call this is what you as service operation managers, you kena bagi idea macam tu. Macam contohlah calculator ni kan. Okay, tak semestinya I suruh you bagi I satu produk calculator. Mungkin you boleh buat dia punya button. Mungkin you boleh supply dia punya stiker. Mungkin you boleh supply dia punya digital dalam ni. Or mungkin you boleh siapkan semua dalam satu benda. But it takes, dia risiko dia cost je lah. Itu saja. So like I said, you always have to came up with an idea. Jangan tepu. Jangan stop yourself to generate things. Okay, how do you improvise into future trend? Tadi I cakap automation, automotive. Sekarang yang paling trend, which is drones. Buat drones. You tak boleh buat drones, buat spare part drones. Because that is future trends, everyone. At the end of the day, 5 to 10 years later, Malaysia akan gunakan drone ya. Tengok bola pun sekarang ada yang dah pakai drone. Walaupun setengah dah pakai kamera still. Tapi kadang-kadang orang yang tak boleh pergi tengok bola, diorang ambil drone, diorang shoot up to the stadium and tengok bola. Tapi the Ministry of I think it's MINDEF yang mengeluarkan satu tembakan laser kepada drone. You can do that juga because it's part of product. Okay, selain daripada future trend of drone, apa lagi? Sistem, you boleh buat sistem. Okay, and saya bukan nak just to be share with you guys, I'm part of the shareholders of My Sejahtera. Okay, My Sejahtera yang kamu guna tu, yang tak guna sekarang tu, itulah saya punya. Bukan saya punya, tapi I'm part of it. So we are still improvising My Sejahtera. Idea yang saya nak buat adalah dalam My Sejahtera yang baru ni, saya nak masukkan klinik-klinik dan hospital. Sekiranya kamu positif COVID, kamu just register yourself dekat hospital tersebut. So yang berdekatan, mereka akan datang ke rumah, ambil kamu dan bawa ke hospital. Macam tu. Tapi sekarang kalau tak teruk, quarantine kat rumah je lah kan. Tapi itu yang idea saya yang saya nak improvise dalam My Sejahtera lah. So yes. So alhamdulillah masa pandemik, walaupun some things happen to me, I generate new things. Saya buat app tu. dengan Khairi Jamaluddin. So saya selalu naik turun jumpa people would say KJ lah. Jumpa dia, discuss dengan dia, borak tu borak ni, and we came out with an app. So, and of course, bila saya berada dalam situasi macam tu, ramai orang-orang yang berumur tidak berpuas hati dengan saya. Saya rasa saya pun tak tahu sebab apa. Mungkin sebab salah satunya peluang mereka untuk membuat perniagaan pun musnah. Lagi-lagi saya muda dan saya ni jenis rakus. Saya suka buat benda cepat. Saya kalau orang tu lambat, okay, tak apalah, you forget it, biar I buat sendiri. Bila I buat sendiri, it's my own keuntungan lah. Sebab you melambatkan kerja, I tak suka benda tu. One thing about you yang you kena adapt and adopt in your life as future operation managers, jangan buat kerja lambat. You dapat task, you terus buat. You jangan melambat-lambatkan kerja. Same goes for assignment. You dapat assignment, you buat betul-betul. You jangan lambat-lambat. Senang cerita macam ni lah. Kalau semayang pun you lambat-lambatkan apatah benda lain. Tak tahulah, yang terasa dalam lah. So, you kena fahamkan that konsep. Kalau you ada habit suka melambatkan sesuatu, benda-benda lain pun you akan lambatkan. So, kalau boleh, from now onwards, from today, try to adopt and adapt things. Once you get a new task, a new assignment, you buat terus. Discipline yourself. Saya paling tak suka orang lambat-lambatkan kerja. Saya paling tak suka orang datang kerja lambat. Saya paling tak suka orang masuk kelas lambat. Saya tak suka. Bila Daniel bagi tahu saya, okay, Encik Farhan masuk meeting pukul 10. Pukul 10 saya masuk. Saya terus masuk. Saya tunggu admin untuk approve saya masuk. Saya tak suka lambat-lambat. Tu cara saya. Sebab tu orang suka buat bisnes dengan saya, sebab saya jenis on time. And practice that in yourself juga as future service operation managers. Kalau you ada meeting dekat Putrajaya, office you dekat Rawang, you nak gerak Putrajaya, you make sure you sampai Putrajaya setengah jam sebelum. Sebab apa? You kena set in your mind, aku takut jam, ada accident macam mana. You kena set in your mind macam tu. Jangan daripada Rawang sampai you nak sampai Putrajaya pukul 11 you meeting, pukul 11 you sampai Putrajaya. Tak boleh. That's a very, very bad decision making. When you are able to make a good decision, okay, an earlier decision, people will always look up to you. Kalau you masuk kelas pun lambat, kalau you bangun pun lambat, you nak semayang pun lambat, macam mana? You tak latih dia, I tak boleh, I am just here to advise you, menasihati kamu, improvise diri kamu. Tapi at the end of the day, it's you yourself. Boyfriend aku tak call aku malam ni, tak apa, pergilah tidur. Tanpa dia pun aku boleh tidur. Contoh. Itu contoh yang saya berikan tadi, Puan Nurina, kepada mereka. Saya cakap, because you don't need anyone in your life. You might need a shoulder, you might need someone, a company. But at the end of the day, awak seorang sahaja yang lalui pengalaman diri sendiri. Mungkin mereka akan berada di sisi awak, tapi tak sampai akhir. At the end of the day, you will be alone. Mana-mana saya pergi, saya sorang-sorang. Saya tak suka mengharapkan orang lain. Itu prinsip saya. My life philosophy, saya punya falsafah diri, saya tak suka mengharapkan orang lain. Kalau saya boleh buat, saya buat. Saya macam tu. Tapi bila saya ada pekerja, mestilah saya suruh diorang buat, sebab mereka dibayar gaji. Betul. Tapi kalau diorang kerja macam tu pun diorang tak boleh buat, dan cakap dengan diorang, okay tak apa, you tak boleh buat, I buat. Tapi diorang akan rasa bersalah lah. Sebab bos suruh aku buat ni, tapi aku tak buat. Diorang akan rasa bersalah. Bila diorang rasa bersalah, diorang akan fikir, diorang akan improvise, diorang akan approach saya. Bos, saya minta maaf, saya tak boleh buat. Tak apa, awak belajar benda ni, awak buat. Saya dah buat untuk awak tengok je balik. I'm a boss like that. Saya bukan, kenapa lah kau tak boleh buat? Saya bukan macam tu. I'm a very firm boss, but people call me a lovely boss. Sebab saya ni manja dengan pekerja saya. Even though I'm firm, saya tak garang, saya tegas. Tapi when it comes to decision, communication, saya sangat-sangat, orang kata, boleh tolerate lagi. Setengah orang tak boleh. I bayar gaji you, I expect you buat ni, I expect benda ni siap. I bukan macam tu. Setengah orang macam tu. Some of you might go through that, ya. Saya bukan nak takut-takutkan, tapi setengah daripada kamu akan lalui benda tu. Okay, so be prepared. Mental kena kuat. Okay, future trend anticipating. Tadi saya cakap pasal drone, saya cakap pasal automation. Sistem, okay, sistem. Buat apa-apa sistem. Try to improvise, do your research. Paling penting, do your research. Macam before pandemic, kita punya Menteri Pertahanan, kita punya sistem kena hack. Siapa yang buat sistem tu? Siapa yang improvise? No one. Tak ada orang. Kita punya sistem pertahanan tau, Ministry of di-hack. And who is responsible for that? Kerajaan pun tak boleh defend sistem sendiri, macam mana? So orang-orang yang service operation managers dalam Menteri Pertahanan sepatutnya buat sistem baru. Tapi mereka tak usulkan idea ni. Diorang ambil sistem daripada China. Diorang tak percaya orang Malaysia, diorang percaya China. Diorang adapt and adopt, masukkan sistem tu dalam Malaysia. So sometimes kita ni we always have to keep up to trends. Kita kena sentiasa berjaga-jaga. Sebab tu sistem pertahanan tau, Kementerian Pertahanan Malaysia. Kan, it involves our safety. Keselamatan negara. Bukan keselamatan negara, keselamatan rakyat. Ni dua it's a major thing. And kalau orang lain boleh masuk, it shows how irresponsible our system are. Shows how penetrable our system is. Senang untuk masuk. So kadang-kadang some of you kena buat sistem yang baru, either for the company or for your surrounding, or you nak buat sistem on your own. Buat idea, brainstorm. Sistem apa yang bagus untuk Malaysia sekarang? Buatlah, anything. Sistem daripada rumah, 5 minit sebelum sampai rumah, you nak buka gate. Daripada phone you dah boleh buat. You tekan phone, gate buka. You sampai rumah, you terus masuk rumah. Macam tu. Saya buat sistem tu. Daripada rumah, you boleh tengok dekat office. CCTV, sistem. You boleh tengok dekat phone. So everything is about system. So you as future operation managers, bukan saja you servicekan tempat tu, bukan saja you operatekan tempat tu, you manage juga tempat tu. That's why I say treat that company like your own company. And bila awak ada final year project, do something different. You tak salah untuk kamu buat something new. Kalau lecturer tanya, kenapa awak bagi saya satu proposal mengatakan awak nak buat sistem ni? Cakaplah dengan madam, service operation manager, bukan saya service saja. Saya operate benda ni, saya akan manage benda ni, saya akan service benda ni. Awak terbalikkan that term because it's not wrong. At the end of the day, the term is the same. Service operation management. You dah manage business ni. You dah operate business ni. You service lah benda ni. It's the same thing. Because benda ni berbalik juga. It's not right or wrong. But it depends on you as individuals boleh buat ke tak boleh buat. It's how you convince your lecturer for your final year project macam mana you nak buat benda ni. Sebab because you have to look presentable, you have to look firm, you have to look confident. Kalau you sendiri explain dekat madam you, madam rasa macam mana madam? Baik madam yang buat, bukan you buat. Betul tak Puan Nuraini? Puan Nurina Nuraini pula. Betul. You have to look presentable, you have to look firm. You tak boleh main-main. Because it's your product, it's your management, it's your operation, it's your service. You sendiri. Alright, next. After system, kita buat software. This is the most anticipating future trends of all software. Okay, so saya bagi 4 major ya. Automation, drone, system, software. 4 benda ni memang boleh buat duit. Okay, for service operation management. Okay, for your final year project, kalau kamu rasa kamu nak ambil 4 ni, pilih antara satu. Automation, drone, system, software. Software is the most profitable term that you can do business with. Software. Saya nak tanya kamu, kita sekarang guna apa? Google Meet, betul? It's a software, right? It's also a system. Sistem dia susun. Okay. Ni. It's a system. Alright. It has cameras. It's accessible. Dia ada boleh letak background. So it's a software. Nampak tak? Saya bagi contoh yang terdekat je, Google Meet. We ourselves are using the software. Dah berapa lama dah kita guna? Dah hampir dah dekat sejam lebih. And don't you think they are earning profit? They are earning profit the moment we start to use this. Okay, siapa owner Google Meet ni, dia kaya raya because duit bekerja untuk dia, bukan dia bekerja untuk duit. Saya nak kamu letak dalam in your mindset ya. When you do something at the end of your program or your progress, okay, make sure the money work for you, not you work for the money. Right now I am 90% the money is working for me, for my business. Duit bekerja untuk saya sekarang. So macam kamu juga kena buat bisnes macam mana duit tu akan kerja untuk kamu. Kamu tidur pun duit masuk. Jadi kena ada mindset macam tu. And it's very hard lah, susah. So the term software, kamu kena buat software. Apa-apa software kamu boleh buat. Kamu nak buat Google Meet ke, kamu nak buat apa-apa. And anything that is up to date. Jangan buat produk yang 10 tahun lepas, 20 tahun lepas, 30 tahun lepas. Kalau kamu nak buat mesin, contoh saya ada mall, saya buat mesin, saya supply dekat Japan. Japan ambil mesin saya. Diorang nak buat gula-gula. Tapi diorang buat gula-gula yang korang tahu tak, candy yang diorang kena stir benda tu, yang diorang potong-potong, lepas tu gula-gula tu keras kecil-kecil. Japan bought that machine from me. Saya modalkan mesin tu 500,000. Jepun beli dengan saya 2.5 juta. Macam mana saya buat saya punya marketing? Macam mana saya convince Jepun untuk beli mesin saya? Dengan software. Saya sediakan satu lesen, saya sediakan satu warranty, saya sediakan saya punya sistem. Okay, bila mesin ni failure, apa awak kena buat? Bila mesin ni overheat, apa awak kena buat? Bila mesin ni macam ni, ragam, apa awak perlu buat? Always do check up. Same goes for software. You nak buat software, apa software yang sesuai sekarang? Sekarang ni 3 benda yang kita guna hari-hari, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel. Ni 3 benda yang saya rasa macam orang guna hari-hari lah. So apa kata, ni saya bagi contoh tapi saya tak tahu lah, mungkin salah seorang daripada kamu akan curi idea saya, okay? Tapi kalau nak buat, itu rezeki awak. Sebab saya tak ada masa nak buat benda tu. Apa kata awak buat satu Microsoft, ketiga-tiga ni ada satu Microsoft tu. Nah, ni saya bagi idea ni. Siapa nak curi idea saya, ambil lah. Saya ikhlas ambil. Dan awak rasa kalau awak buat benda ni awak meletup, awak jangan lupa saya tu je. Buat Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel dalam satu. Of course it involve coding, it involve banyak-banyak benda teknologi. Coding ke apa ke tu semua akan involve. Graphic design semua akan involve. Sebab awak bayangkan, awak cuba bayangkan Word, PowerPoint, Excel dalam satu. Serabut tak? Serabut. Tapi kita as a software creator, macam mana kita nak mudahkan untuk manusia pakai hari-hari. Itu prinsip saya. When we build a product, macam kita buat produk, macam mana kita nak memudahkan manusia untuk diorang gunakan produk tu. Contoh benda ni, buka, picit, tutup, sapu. Dah, mudah. Betul. Sama juga macam vape. Contoh, benda ni sepatutnya ada penutup. Buka penutup, hisap, tiup. Dah. Itu vape. So macam mana nak mudahkan untuk manusia menggunakan Word, PowerPoint, Excel, 3 ni dalam satu. Puan Norina pun macam, aku rasa nak buat benda ni.
Interesting lah for my work. Very interesting for my work. Dan eventually nanti part 4 dia orang akan belajar business process innovation management, which is they have to create something.
Already give you the idea dah. Saya dah bagi idea dah. And this idea is not cheap it's expensive. Tapi I always tell myself one thing, because whenever I go to some forum, some seminar, they always pay me with some amount of money, and I told them, why are you giving me money? And they say it's just a gift from them. But to me, Saya, whatever things I do in my life, selalu ikhlas. Ikhlas je. My piece of advice to everyone here, including the lecturer itself. Bila kita tolong orang, jangan ingat bila kita tolong orang. Kalau orang tanya, weh, kau pernah tolong dia tak? Tak ingat. Walaupun terdetik dalam hati ni, ada aku tolong dia. Tapi jangan ingat. Okay? Because kita kena terima, kena sincere, kena ikhlaskan benda tu. Tapi kebaikan orang, okay, lupa kebaikan kita, tapi ingat kebaikan orang. That's my piece of advice to you today. Lupakan kebaikan kita kepada orang, tapi jangan lupa kebaikan orang kepada kita. Okay? So, pada hari ini saya tak tekankan sangat berkenaan dengan pandemik, tapi saya akan cerita nanti at the end of the session lah. Sebab saya nak kamu semua fokus up to anticipating future trends. Saya sekarang nak tekankan sikit future trends ni. Sebab empat-empat ni, automation, drone, system, software. Empat benda ni kalau kamu buat for your business proposal as a service operation management, insyaAllah you can earn a lot of profit and money. And of course you need team. You perlukan team untuk buat benda ni. One of my team in business, but they are not service operation management background. From a student, he dragged every of his classmates, including his lecturers, to do business together. You see how beautiful that is? Saya berkenal dengan dia, and dia tarik classmate dia tarik lecturer dia to do business together. And Alhamdulillah, they are doing very well. So you see, sometimes your lecturer might be your business partners. Okay, you never know. As long as you put in effort, you sincere, you tak berkira, you buat baik. Itu je. InsyaAllah kita orang Islam ni bila kita buat baik, kita ikhlas, Allah akan bagi. Walaupun orang akan kritik, orang akan cakap, okay, the closest enemy to you is either yourself or your friends. Itu je. Kalau you tak percaya diri you untuk buat sesuatu yang baru, minta maaf cakap, might as well you go work 8 to 5. Saya have this kind of mindset, ya. Saya always, I don't want to work 8 to 5. For me, work is 24 hours. Even though you need rest. Yes, betul. You need your rest. But to me, kadang-kadang after working hours pun saya ada meeting. Because we are businessmen, we are entrepreneurs. Time is money, man. Time is gold, time is money. So every single minute, if you can find money, if you can find opportunity, attend meeting, present yourself, that is money, that is opportunity. Opportunity that gives you money. So set that in your mind. Try not to have that kind of mindset, I'm going to work 8 to 5, at the end of the month I'm going to get salary. No. If you want to work that kind of concept, that kind of environment, it shows that you are living in your comfort zone and your life will just be like that. From point A to point B, 8 to 5, your life is just that. You won't know your limit until you try something new. Awak takkan tahu batas awak sampai mana, limit awak sampai mana. Sebab awak dah terlalu selesa. So awak menjangkakan, tak apalah, hujung bulan ni aku dapat gaji, aku bayar kereta, bayar rumah, aku dapat sekian, aku kumpul duit, nak pergi bercuti. Tapi awak nak kumpul duit pergi bercuti, awak kena kumpul gaji 5-6 bulan. But if you do business, you might not get the profit every month. But after 3 to 4 or 5 or 6 or 1 year, you will get a lot, like twice, triple, more than the ones who are working 8 to 5. So it's up to you. So for students, some of you might doing side income business, jadi review ke, buat produk ke, it's up to you. Because you know your limitation, sampai mana awak boleh. Tapi kalau once you step out to the real world, then only you know what are you able to do. Okay? And don't be afraid to try new things. Jangan takut. Macam saya buat banyak benda. Baru-baru ni saya kena tipu RM800,000. Disebabkan saya nak invest dalam mining, gold mining, gali emas. Saya kena tipu RM800,000. Tapi bagi saya Even though it's a lot of money, my friend always say, An, banyak tu An, we can do a lot of things with that money. But to me, saya seorang yang sangat-sangat positif. I told myself, tak apa, itu yuran belajar saya, itu yuran pengalaman saya. Orang susah nak have that kind of mindset. Saya boleh. 800,000 kan, okay, tak apa, itu yuran untuk pengalaman aku dalam hidup aku. Saya bagi tahu kawan saya yang tipu saya cakap dengan dia, bro tak apa, aku sedekahkan 800,000 tu dekat kau, bagi anak bini kau makan. Apa? Saya sedekah, saya ikhlas. Tapi seminggu lepas tu saya dapat projek 120 juta. So Alhamdulillah, sometimes when you are sincere, this is just a bit of example, yeah. When you are sincere to people, even though people stab your head, it's fine. Because at the end of the day, it's you yourself. You can change the way you are. You je yang boleh buat diri you bangun balik. 800,000 memang banyak. Memang banyak. Saya boleh beli berapa puluh MyV kot. Okay, saya boleh bagi dekat employee saya. Tapi tak apalah, it's part of investment. You kena trust yourself. Sebab you kena fikir satu, yang bagi duit dekat you bukan manusia. Siapa? Atas. You cari duit pun daripada atas, you minta pun dekat atas. So kenapa you mengharapkan daripada manusia? Ni saya agak tegas sikit lah kalau bab ni. Saya selalu beritahu employee saya, jangan mengharapkan saya yang bagi awak gaji, yang bagi atas. Atas hanya memberi amanah kepada saya untuk menjaga kamu. Itu je. But at the end of the day, it's you yourself. You yang bagi effort dekat diri you untuk buat duit. Itu je. Jangan selalu ada mindset manusia bagi gaji semua. Jangan. Kalau orang tanya, kau nak cari duit tak? Aku nak cari rezeki. Sebab rezeki can comes to any form. Boleh jadi duit, boleh jadi nafas, boleh jadi umur, boleh jadi apa-apa. Alright. So for your final project, even though I'm not involved, but these 4 things lah, okay, automation, drone, system software. Itu yang saya sarankan, which is in your title of final project, you boleh selitkan anticipating future trends. Okay, it's a very good topic. Alright, next, the only thing that Malaysia is now lacking is AI. Tahu AI? Yes. That is the thing that Malaysia is lacking. Dekat UK, US, England dah ada dah benda tu. Kenapa kita Malaysia susah nak adapt benda tu? Sebab the system. Kita punya sistem ni saya tak berani lah nak cakap sebab saya takut nanti saya dikecam pula. We are controlled by the system. So kadang-kadang kalau saya cakap ni kan saya kena pula. So it's up to you. It's only you who can change the system. Awak je yang boleh ubah sistem tu. Ataupun awak berniaga dengan sistem tu. Itu yang saya buat sekarang. Saya tak bekerja untuk sistem tu, tapi saya berniaga dengan sistem tu. Dan the system, okay, saya direct lah, system is the government lah. Saya tak bekerja dengan kerajaan, tapi saya berniaga dengan kerajaan. Itu saya. So you cannot overtake the system, but you can follow the system. Follow dengan berniaga lah. And you buat sesuatu dengan sistem, and sistem tu ada satu platform untuk awak naik. One thing good about the system, it is always going to support you. But it's up to you, you nak buat apa dengan sistem tu. Okay, so when it comes to service operation management ni, as a future service operation managers, understand AI and machine learning. Okay, I repeat myself ya. Understand AI and machine learning. Okay, some of you will be working in construction company. Some of you might be working in a manufacturer company. Okay, kilang yang mengeluarkan produk, servis apa-apa. So you will be asked to supervise benda-benda ni. So you kena belajar your own product. Like I said, back to the first thing, the company background, diorang buat apa, diorang ada apa, machine apa. So machine learning is very important ya. And I don't mean machine learning tu, this is a machine. Okay, I don't mean kalau you bekerja dekat office tu, mesin tu besar macam tu, you belajar macam tu. No. Machine learning, what I mean by machine learning, your surrounding is your machine. Okay, the human around you is also the machine working for the company. So you kena tahu the term machine learning yang saya apply dalam diri saya. Machine learning is you kena tahu, okay, machine ni dia ni macam ni, machine ni dia ni macam ni, machine ni dia ni macam ni. So you kena learn all these things and summarize, and okay, you tahu kalau dia macam ni you nak kena buat apa, dia macam ni you kena buat apa. You kena pandai give and take, tarik tali. But like I said, you must always be firm to yourself. Jangan mengada-ngada. Ini habit service operation managers. Dulu saya train seorang ni yang sampai sekarang alhamdulillah he is doing well. Dia memang mengada-ngada orang ni. Itu tak boleh, ini tak boleh. Suruh ke sana jauh, suruh ke sini malas. So I told him, you do on your own. And he came back to me, he approached me, he said, I would like to learn again. So I taught him from A to Z. So you know your machine. Instead of selain daripada company tu ada mesin macam mesin gali ke mesin apa, itu yang awak kena belajar lah, the common things. But know your machine. Okay, mesin ni contoh A, dia ni macam ni. Macam mana awak nak convince dia untuk dia buat lebih baik? So how do you service that machine? How do you operate that machine? And how do you manage that machine? Okay, so I'm pretty sure all of you are able to learn about human body language. Yes, you guys learn all of that, right? So I'm pretty sure some of you have that kind of skills to convince people, to not manipulate but to improve people on their performing skills. Okay, I'm pretty sure that insyaAllah saya doakan kesemua pelajar dalam ni akan berjaya. Okay, itu doa saya lah. So next, how do you improvise the company? Ni yang final lah. It's almost 11:30. Okay, ops managers. What are ops managers? Operation managers. Okay, operation managers uses data from the company. Okay, ambil data from the company. Itu yang pertama. Okay, bila you ambil data from the company. Okay, what do I mean by data? What kind of data? Okay, ambil one by one. Categorize satu-satu. Nama pekerja, department apa, mesin apa, company buat apa. List one by one. List ke semua benda. List everything that you know about the company. Tak tahu, tanya HR. Tak tahu, tanya admin. Because you baru masuk company, you tak tahu apa-apa. Setengah company, bila diorang nampak you major in service operation managers, diorang akan campak you kat situ. So you nak hidup macam mana? You tak ada pengalaman. So you kena belajar. Buat apa? You uses data from the company. Ambil data satu persatu. Nama pekerja, diorang duduk mana, pakai kereta apa, nombor plate apa. Okey, ke tepi. Masuk pula department mana, siapa jaga sini, siapa jaga sini. Kebersihan siapa, punch card siapa jaga. Okay, PA director siapa, dia duduk mana, dia masuk kerja pukul berapa. Every single thing you jot it down, tulis. Writing is very very important. Okay, bila you dah tulis semua information, you buat apa sekarang? You identify the problem. Cari masalah. Macam tu juga dengan lecturer. Dia kenal student ni nama ni, student ni nama ni. Dia akan check siapa yang paling bermasalah. Betul tak puan? Dia cari masalah bukan nak bagi masalah. Dia cari masalah nak improvise benda tu. Lecturers are also service operation managers. Basically everyone in this world are service operation managers. But it's just how you adapt with the environment. Kita semua ni service operation managers. Tapi it's lain-lain department dinamakan lain-lain tempat. But summarize, kita semua service operation managers. Okay, berbalik kepada topik tadi, identify the problem. Okay, don't be afraid to identify any problem. Katalah awak dah tulis semua. Problem dia satu je. A ni selalu masuk lambat. How are you going to improvise that? Macam mana? Faktor. You kena tahu faktor. You tak boleh terus attack dia. Kenapa kau datang lambat kerja? You sepatutnya tahu dia duduk mana. So it's a point for you. Kalau dia tanya, weh aku duduk jauh. You cannot say that. You dah tahu kau duduk kat sini 10 minit daripada sini. You sepatutnya keluar 7.30 sampai office 7.45. Kalau ada jam 7.50. Kenapa tak boleh sampai office sebelum ke 8? So you dah ada point kat situ, dia tak boleh jawab. Kalau dia tak boleh jawab, you dah, bukan I nak suruh you menang, tak, tapi I nak you confident yang okay, dia ni tak boleh permainkan you. So you ni orang yang tak boleh main-main. Faham? So as service operation managers, orang tak boleh main-mainkan you, orang tak boleh perlekehkan you, orang tak boleh perbodohkan you. Because you dah prepare yourself, you dah buat your research, you dah tulis semua, you dah identify all the problems. And at the end of the day, bila you dah identify all the problems, find ways to solve the problems. Cari jalan penyelesaian. Sesiapa pun, jangan kita menindas orang. Cari jalan penyelesaian untuk individu tersebut. Sometimes as service operation managers, diorang mengharapkan kita untuk bantu dan meringankan beban diorang. Okay, so kita ni kadang-kadang kita adalah tulang belakang company. Orang tak pergi kat HR, orang pergi dekat kita. Orang approach kita. You know what? I'm so stressed. The human resource managers is so bad. You know, dia marah dia itu ini, dia itu ini. So you dengar. You dengar, you write down. You tulis. Then you approach HR. HR, I remind you, and we as colleague, let's just be soft to each other. You know, let's not be too firm. Kadang-kadang orang tak boleh terima ketegasan awak. Kadang-kadang orang akan mengambil advantage disebabkan awak lembut. So sebab tu I selalu beritahu you, be firm. Be firm. Jangan bila bagi bercakap dengan orang tu, memang kita kena bagi facial reaction. Hi, hello, how are you? But when it comes to communicating serious matters, you have to be firm. Bagi muka macam yang awak serius, tapi awak tak marah, awak serius. Macam tu. Like what Daniel is giving the facial reaction to me right now. She is serious. So I want that kind of facial reaction. Like what Asma Naziha is giving me. Dia macam tengah, saya tak tahu apa dia buat, tapi she is listening lah. She is in serious mode. Saya Datuk Balkis, yes. Like that. So you have to be serious at all times. I'm not saying macam orang akan judge you tau. Orang akan tanya macam, kau ni relax lah, jangan serius-serius. To me, when I'm in the office, serious matters. You nak bergelak, tak apa, it's okay, we are human. It's human nature to laugh. But when it comes to work, you have to be serious at all times. Alright, so one more things. What I did, my operation managers called me yesterday, and he did his research. He said that from 2020 to 2023, operation managers will grow only 9%. Okay, the statistics of operation managers from 2020 to 2023 will only increase 9%. And that is very, very low. So I assume, and my intention for today, talking to future service operation managers, you guys are going to be managers. Please increase the statistics. Because why? 2020 to 2023, peningkatan hanya 9%, itu sangat-sangat rendah. Okay, so if you are interested to be part of operation managers, then please go and apply. Jangan takut apply dekat company-company walaupun diorang tak perlukan operation managers. Apply je. Put that in your CV that you are operation managers. Prove to them. You punya critical thinking bagus, you punya decision making bagus, you punya communication bagus, you punya language bagus, you punya presentation bagus. Itu yang saya nak. Sebab saya sebagai CEO, saya akan filter candidate saya. Oh dia ni bagus ni, dia ni bagus ni, saya akan write it down. Saya tak nak, oh dia ni bagus communication, dia ni bagus presentation. Takkan saya nak ambil dua-dua. Saya kalau boleh, sebab saya nak save cost, I'll be paying your salary. Saya nak seorang tu ada semua. So I need people like you, future insyaAllah service operation managers, to have this kind of skills. Bukan just untuk saya, untuk other companies in Malaysia, company-company GLC. Okay? Boleh? Alright. So I think that is all from me today, and I'll open up a question session or slot for everyone to ask me, including Puan Norina, Jamil, if you do have any questions to me. InsyaAllah apa-apa soalan saya akan jawab dengan jujur ya. Apa-apa soalan. Okay, so it's up to you. You can ask me anything.
Okay, thank you for the great sharing, Mr. Farhan. If you guys have any question, feel free to leave the question on the chat box, or you can turn on your mic to ask the question.
It's better for you to switch on your mic and ask me, right? I'm pretty sure there's no questions for me, yeah? There's no questions? Wow.
I have a question from YouTube.
I expect that from you. Okay, what's the question?
Related to from Zahir Razak in YouTube live.
Sorry? Oh, okay. Oh, you guys are doing YouTube live?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. According to Zahir Razak, related to self-confidence, does English speaking ability crucial for us to enter the working field? Because I'm aware the English proficiency mostly among our Malay community is quite low.
Yes. Alright. Zakia, is it?
From Zahir Razak.
Zahira, okay. So yes, alright. English language is very important. Okay. That's why sometimes before you graduate, you have to take your MUET, right? MUET is very important. And my advice, please, whenever you are in class or whenever you are outside from the class, communicate in English. Okay, I know sometimes our Malay society is very judgy. We tend to judge people when we communicate in English. But to me, don't give. I'm sorry to use the word this. Okay, I don't want to use the word that. Do not care about them. Because like I said from the beginning, without them, you are still going to be alive. So, communicate in English, learn with each other. No matter what or how difficult it is, wherever you are, communicate in English. For example, Singapore, their first language is English. Alright? For us, yes, our national language is Bahasa Melayu. Okay? Saya boleh bertutur dalam Bahasa Melayu. Saya tak tinggalkan Bahasa Melayu saya lagi. Akan tetapi, bila kita bekerja dalam syarikat dan syarikat tu melibatkan klien-klien daripada luar negara, adakah kita kena cakap Bahasa Melayu? Tak. Kita kena cakap dalam Bahasa Inggeris. So, bila kita cakap dalam Bahasa Inggeris, nak tak nak, we have to communicate in English. Yes, for your information, MUET is very important, yeah. Please get MUET for band 6. Alright, try to get band 5 at least. Okay, I have 2, which is MUET and IELTS. My IELTS is band 9. It's not going to be hard. It is going to be hard actually, because you have to communicate in in their accent, and there are certain phrases that you have to know, right? But for me, English language is very important, right? Because memang memang bahasa ibunda kita bahasa Melayu, kita tak boleh lupakan tu. Tapi as we are anticipating future trends, my dear ladies and gentlemen, okay, bila kita melibatkan future trends ni, English is lingua franca. Apa maksud lingua franca? Dia bahasa sedunia. Okay, bila bahasa sedunia ni, kita nak berkomunikasi dengan dunia, kita takkan cakap bahasa Melayu. Kita kena cakap bahasa Inggeris. So English language is very important. My major is TESOL. So I know that when English is lingua franca, no matter how hard it is, English language is very important. So when you gain confidence from that, you just have to don't care about other people for listening to you speaking in English. Why? Just be yourself. Iman Bat cakap be yourself. Okay, just be yourself. Why you need to care about other people? Because it's you. Gain confidence by reading newspaper. Okay, and you don't need to purchase one. There's newspaper everywhere in Google. It's just the tip of your finger. Read News Straight Time, Berita Harian. Read it. You do not understand the words. Write it down. Go dictionary or Google dictionary, and you can find the synonyms, the phrases. It's easy. Now we are anticipating future trends, ladies and gentlemen. So it's just the tip of your finger. Your gadgets are there. Use it wisely. Do not let the gadget use you. Use your gadget wisely. Gain your confidence from your gadget. You don't know the word, find it. You don't know the phrase, find it. Put in effort. It's up to you. Why do you have to think about people criticizing you speaking English language? Why? It's you yourself. Diri awak sendiri. Kenapa nak fikir pasal orang lain? Orang lain pun tak fikir pasal awak. Diorang fikir nak criticize je. Tapi awak sendiri yang nak build your empire, your future career, your skills of English. Awak tak bangga ke cakap bahasa Inggeris? Saya bangga cakap bahasa Inggeris. Saya bangga cakap bahasa Melayu. Because you gain knowledge. When you gain knowledge, you dapat pahala. Tak nak ke pahala? Kenapa orang kutuk kita dapat pahala? Kita patut bangga kita dapat pahala. As simple as that. Right? So gain your confidence by speaking to each other, to your friends, to your lecturers. Right? To your siblings. Diorang akan kritik you pada awal. Mental kena kuat. Nak tak nak, go for it. Tak boleh cari kawan yang boleh cakap bahasa Inggeris. Google Translator is always there. Tak boleh cakap dengan Google Translator. Read it on newspaper. Okay? Translate your Google, translate your phone, translate everything into English. Okay, jangan baca something that is in Malay, because Malay is already in you. Bahasa Melayu tu dah ada dalam diri awak. Tapi awak nak masukkan bahasa Inggeris tu macam mana? Alright? Thank you, Nabiha. Any other questions?
Ladies and gentlemen, did you have any question to ask?
Azma ada soalan, Azma?
For now, I don't have any question.
Okay. Siti Najibah, Balkis, Daniel, Adam. Because you are the only ones that I can see.
Okay, kalau diorang tak ada, I ada soalan.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Okay, are you Malay?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Kalau kita nak bina suatu servis yang baru, sebagai contoh yang saya terfikir sekarang adalah servis pindah rumah. Kita ketahui yang kalau kita duduk di bandar-bandar besar, rumahnya bertingkat kan, dan lebih untuk pindah rumah tu agak susah menggunakan lift, and why not create a service yang ada crane yang from luar rumah, luar bangunan pun dia boleh naik terus ke pintu rumah ataupun setiap kediaman rumah tu kan. Berbanding kalau kita pindah rumah guna lift kan dia mengganggu jiran kan.
Okay.
So how to create it? Maksudnya kalau saya ada terfikir tentang bisnes tu, adakah saya perlu mengetahui dan belajar tentang sistem tu atau saya just ambil je pekerja yang mahir tentang sistem seperti itu? Apa pandangan Cik Farhan?
Okay, baik. Thank you darling for the question. It's a very excellent question though because saya pun tak pernah terfikir benda tu. Tapi bila awak cakap pasal crane, terus saya tangkap satu perkara. Okay, yang pertama Nabiha, awak kena tahu kita punya kondo, any apartment tak ada access yang boleh masuk dari tingkap. Tak ada access yang boleh masuk dari pintu. Kita tak ada satu laluan bahawasanya yang kita boleh penetrate terus masuk dalam bangunan. Kecuali awak perempuan atau wanita yang pertama membuat kondominium yang tak perlu lift, access lift. Maksudnya orang masuk barang daripada crane atau daripada cable car. Contoh, cable car tu terus masuk rumah. So, tapi boleh sekiranya kita membaik pulih kondominium tu, sekiranya ada satu crane yang naik dan masuk ke dalam tempat tu, loading bay nama dia. Tapi at the end of the day, awak kena juga pecahkan kondominium tu untuk crane tu masuk ke dalam loading bay. Betul tak? So benda tu dah satu, orang kata it's something that you are changing, Nabiha. You are changing the system tau. And I'm telling you, this is a very good idea. However, you have to go through a lot of parties, politicians, managers, services, every single thing, safety officers. You kena fikir tu semua. Sebab you nak buat benda baru. You ibarat macam benda ni kondominium okay? Dia dah tertutup. Macam mana you nak tebuk benda ni untuk masukkan satu benda dalam ni? Macam you nak top up benda ni tapi you kena tebuk benda ni. Macam mana? You kena buat benda tu. So I would assume that your idea is good. However, you have to think again. Macam mana you nak masukkan satu benda dalam kondo dan ia boleh menghantar terus ke rumah? Adakah setiap rumah perlu ditebuk? Adakah setiap rumah kena ada satu loading bay? Kalau macam tu harga rumah dah kena meningkat 2 kali ganda. So sometimes you kena fikir, you are thinking out of the box. Yes, that is good. But I suggest you to maybe improvise something else. Maybe kalau kita tak nak mengganggu kejiranan, kondo yang kita naikkan tu, we build a soundproof wall. What do I mean by soundproof wall? Maknanya bila I ketuk dinding ni, tak bunyi. You orang jiran sebelah you tak bunyi, tak dengar. That is a soundproof wall. So instead of you buat banyak kerja, naikkan crane, masukkan tu mana, kita buat satu rumah, satu soundproof wall. So wall tu is soundproof. Bukan waterproof soundproof. Maksudnya bila I ketuk dinding, you tak dengar. I buka lagu kuat-kuat pun you tak dengar. But so you gave me an idea, I bagi balik idea I. So we are sharing ideas and I'm sure that insyaAllah my idea is expensive. Tapi dia menyenangkan urusan awak daripada awak nak kena ada crane, awak nak tebuk kondo, awak nak masukkan dalam loading bay, awak nak masukkan dalam setiap rumah. It takes a lot of time and cost and services. So why not we came up with a solution, kita buat soundproof wall. Senang. So soundproof wall tu orang takkan dengar kita buat apa, kita hentak kaki ke, hentak kepala kat dinding ke, orang takkan tahu. Because it's soundproof wall. Setiap rumah, memang harga rumah akan mahal sebab soundproof wall, tapi kita takkan mengganggu kejiranan. Itu motif awak sebenarnya. Motif awak tak nak mengganggu kejiranan. Dan mungkin dari segi penat nak naik, nak angkat barang, yes. Sebab tu kebanyakan family yang duduk kondo, family orang tak besar. It's just 1 or 2 or maybe 4 to 3. Macam saya, I'm single so I can stay wherever I want. I'm at my sister's house spending my weekend with my sister, but whenever I came back home to my own house, I'm alone. So because I'm staying alone and I don't mind going up and down the stairs. Certain orang tak suka because like you said, you want something that is easy for you, you have to work hard for it. You malas nak naik turun angkat barang berat, beli rumah landed. Itu sistem kita punya mindset. Okay, you malas nak naik turun sebab angkat barang semua penat letih, duduklah rumah landed. You dapat macam ni. So you tak nak, kalau you are willing to apply your life, okay tak apa, I boleh naik turun tangga semua, then you stay in a condo. So that's the system has what prepared for us, which I wouldn't accept the system that much. Yeah, but it's up to any individuals. But your idea is great, Nabia. We might be sharing ideas more, okay? And if you were to create one condominium, just design that you want. It takes a lot of time, but great things takes time, Nabia. Right? InsyaAllah, mana tahu awak dapat buat satu kondo yang tak payah angkat barang, terus sampai rumah. Alright, any more questions so far?
Okay, we pick the last question. From Nurul Husna, how you plan your future during your studies? How you manage your future in terms of career, financial, gaining knowledge for anything, or any backup plans?
Any backup plans, yeah? Okay. Alright, so that's very hard. I only have 9 minutes left. Okay, during my studies, yes, I am a workaholic person. Okay, my parents disagree with me when I am studying full time, but I am working at the same time. And what do I mean I'm working at the same time? What I mean I'm working at the same time, after I finish my classes, I'll go out to do anything that can give me opportunity to generate more money. I've done a lot of things. Okay, I sell things, I do things, I work at places just to earn money, you know. Sometimes in my university, I started to sell burgers. Saya jual burger. Keuntungan saya satu malam RM2. Saya satu malam tu, ada salah satu malam tu keuntungan saya RM2. My friend was not happy. Tapi saya happy. Sebab it's a profit. Kalau RM2 saya dapat satu malam, 30 malam saya dapat berapa, Nabiha? Serah? Berapa?
Sorry, how much?
Aduh, Nabiha. Okay, kalau RM2 satu malam, 30 hari berapa?
60.
RM60 saya dah bayar gaji dia. Lepas. Sebab saya cakap dengan dia, your gaji setiap bulan RM50. That's how I make money. Saya dapat untung RM10. Itu RM2 minimum. So kadang-kadang orang susah nak nampak walaupun RM2 satu malam. So kita as businessman, kita tak boleh ingat profit sikit tu adalah kerugian. And how I managed to live until today, of course with the blessings of my mother and my parents. I'm taking care of my parents. The boys, the men here, please take care of your mother. Okay, I want you to put a mentality, no matter how hard life hits you, take care of your parents, especially your mother, which is what I'm doing right now. Take care of your mother and your parents. My parents are living with me, and even though they don't want to live with me, they have their own houses. But whenever I invited them, they always, my house are open for them, and I'm taking care of them because it's a blessing, like for us Muslims, right? Our responsibility not to our wife, to our mother first, then our wife. Alright, so that's the another blessings that I have. But how I go through in my studies is very difficult. I went through a lot of times, and even during my practicum, I earn money. I was in the morning session. I was taking TASL because I have to teach in sekolah menengah kebangsaan. 8 to 2 I went to school to start to teach. 3 to 5 I'll be teaching in tuition center. 3 to 5 tuition center. 8 to 11 I'm teaching my own student for tuition. So that's how I generate money, you know. I like to find money. Money is like my passion. Yeah. Some people say, oh, woman is my passion, cars is my passion, bikes is my passion, houses is my passion. My passion is money. The more I can find money, the more it top ups my energy to go for more. Even though it's at minimum cost. So you have to be mentally stable to really go through life that hits you so bad. And it's not going to be easy because you have to know your time management, how you manage your time. Put schedule, write it down. Your class is from this to this. You want to spend your time with your friend from this to this. You want to have your work from this to this. So you manage your time. Don't forget your family. You might not have friends during what you're doing. Your friends might be lefting you out. But don't forget, when you are successful, you might hire them to work for you, which is what I did. I hire my friends not because I want to show them or prove to them that you are working for me. No, because I also want to help them because they were my friends before, and even they left me before because I didn't join them to go holiday. I didn't join them to go skate park or whatsoever to entertainment. But to me, let me help you out so that we are helping each other. And you have to be mentally stable, you have to be physically fit to go through any single thing that you venture out in your life. Always remember, time management is very important. Discipline yourself. These two things. Be loyal. Be honest. Like normal people are going to advise you. Be honest, be loyal, be truthful, don't cheat, be disciplined, integrity, be respectful to each other. Never forget that. And until today, I'm still contacting with my lecturers, my friends. Because I don't forget the people, the educators that taught me to be a person. And even though sometimes they were mad, like, Farhan, where are you? Why are you missing from classes? But I never miss my class, I was just late. Because it taught me to manage my time. And right now, alhamdulillah, they are happy and I'm happier. So at the end of the day, it's just you. How you train yourself to be better, to be a future leader, to be a future businesswoman, be future businessman, or even an educator. Anything, any single passion that you do in your life involve service operation management. Alright? Thank you so much, Naviha. Thank you, everyone. Puan Norina, do you have any questions for me?
Actually, you punya passion tu very interesting, very impressive sebenarnya. Okay. Thank you so much sharing your knowledge with us today.
InsyaAllah.
So, banyak benda yang kita dapatlah dari segi how you believe in Allah, how you believe yourself. Very important sebenarnya. Sebab kadang-kadang benda tu yang kita lose out.
Betul.
Kita always tendency to lose out that things sebenarnya.
Right.
So alhamdulillah, today we have very dedicated Tuan Farhan, a kind of person to share with us. And saya pun sangat berminat how you develop yourself. You starting your career as a businessman tu bila you dekat university, is it? Then you develop to get your own company.
Yes. Saya dekat universiti dulu saya buat kereta sewa.
Dulu memang one of in things lah juga dulu because difficult to bergerak place to another place.
Masa pandemic occurs memang everything changes. Everything was flushed off.
Sebenarnya kalau saya tengok, saya berminat if someone boleh buat mobile Dolby. Instead of kita pergi dekat Dolby tu, self Dolby tu kan, dan they can come to our community here lah, kan macam datang kat perumahan. One another area.
Maybe we can share the knowledge together, insyaAllah.
So sebab masalahnya saya memang selalu pergi Dolby. So bila look at that in term of times I don't have much time to spend a lot dekat nak Dolby lah or sort of thing. Seronok juga if you have a mobile Dolby, kan, you ada time, okay, slot this morning you have this area, this morning you have, lepas tu you have this area. So senang ibu-ibu ni pergi mendobi. Itulah bila I always talk to my student, I would tell to the student, service ni scope dia besar. You just grab the opportunity, yeah, and you can get all the opportunity if you like to do that.
Betul.
Sajalah from me. Thank you very much kerana sudi sharing knowledge with us today.
No worries, Puan Norina. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much, Daniel. Without you, this won't happen, you know. And inshallah, if there's any forums that you want me to attend, inshallah, I'll try my best. Because I'm active in Unicell. I'm one of the tokoh. I'm one of the duta Unicell, and saya pun tokoh kerja Unicell. So I'm also the alumni, and I'm going to certain universities to present myself and to talk to students, to convince them, to motivate them, to find ways for them for a better future, inshallah. So if there's any workshops, anything, just let me know, you know, because I just want to share knowledge for them. Yeah, just share knowledge. Okay. Okay, Puan, thank you so much. Anything else so far?
Okay, that's all. Later, I will get the contact from our student. Yeah, I will talk to you later.
All right, Puan Marina.
Because
This YouTube live is still live, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna be frank, everyone. Those who think that you want to look for future careers, future jobs, because I have a few companies in Malaysia that are looking for jobs, looking for because right now they're looking for fresh graduates. So I'm just gonna share my contact number so that maybe Norina, you might want to get my number as well. Okay. So the number is 016 6848 119. So I repeat myself, 016 6848 119. So if there's anything that is regarding to work, to ideas, to business proposal, let me know. Inshallah, if I'm interested, we might do business together, or if there's anything that we can improvise or for your future to be working in other companies or other countries, inshallah, I'll try to help out.
how about the internship? Do you have any place for the internship?
Sure, no problem. What kind of internship you want? I have a lot.
Normally, we have in Patsy, our student will have to undergo the internship. They have to about 6 months practicing in industry. So they have to do a reporting kind of that. Then they have to present to the lecturer itself at the end of their internship.
Correct, because certain students from UKM, UiTM, Unicell, and even polytechnics went through their internship in my companies.
Right.
So yeah, inshallah, if UiTM students are wanting to be interviewed or to have their practicum here, why not? Inshallah, I'll try my best to help out. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for inviting me. I wish you guys all the best. Please listen to your lovely lecturer. All right, and please have faith in yourself. Don't forget to do good things in your life, no matter what. You are yourself, and you can do better things to improve your life, improve yourself. Maybe meringankan lagi beban-beban orang di sekeliling anda. Alright? Okay, I allow to Miss Nabiha. Thank you so much for being the moderator for today. Thank you, Mr. Daniel, for inviting me. Thank you, Mrs.
I think before we end the session, we have to take a photo. Is that okay?
Okay, alright. I look okay. Who's gonna take the photo? Kita
Later you share dengan Tuan Farhan bila you dah ambil gambar.
Alright, thank you so much, Norina. It's
Thank
nice.
you very much.
Thank you again to our speaker, Mr. Farhan,
Yeah,
for willing to be with us today.
Alright.
And also thank you to all the participants for attending our webinar today. We hope you get new knowledge and information regarding our topic for today. Also, before we leave, don't forget to fill the registration form to receive an e-certificate. That's all from us. Thank you everyone for lending me your ears. Have a nice day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Bye-bye.